It's a historic day in France after a historic vote. The country became the first in the world to enshrine the right to abortion in the Constitution. Justice Minister Éric Dupond-Moretti used a 19th century printing press to seal the amendment. Applause filled Place Vendôme, where the special ceremony was held. On Monday, both houses of parliament gave overwhelming approval to taking this step. Our reporter, Claire Paccalin, standing by at Place Vendôme. We can speak to her now. Hello to you, Claire. Certainly a historic day. Take us through the ceremony.
Certainly, well, the highlight was when the Justice Minister, Éric Dupond-Moretti, turned this early 1800s press machine, actually stamping the Great Seal of France onto this new constitutional law. The Great Seal, actually, on it you can see liberty surrounded by the words, one French Republic, democratic and indivisible. That led to applause, clapping, even cheering in the crowd. This ceremony was open to the public, so we had members of the public here at Place Vendôme in the centre of Paris actually watching the proceedings. We then saw Emmanuel Macron make a speech, and in that his message was very clear. He and other French politicians who've been working hard to make this revision of the Constitution a reality want to now head onto the European level. The French president saying that in our Europe, nothing is guaranteed and that rights and freedoms have to be fought for if we want to keep them.
Yeah, and Claire, tell us about why there was a ceremony in the first place.
So this ceremony wasn't absolutely necessary. This really was about symbolism and the desire of the French president and the government to make these images go down in history. What was necessary was the vote that we saw earlier this week at the Palace of Versailles, when both houses of parliament, the Senate as well as the National Assembly, came together and a majority was reached in favour of revising the Constitution to guarantee the freedom of women to have an abortion. That was the necessary issue. Here, this ceremony is really about symbolism. It's about optics. It's about really making images that will go down in history. And of course, we also heard the French national anthem being sung as well. People here joining in the crowd. So this really, the sun is shining here at Place Vendôme. And these really are the images which will be remembered when it comes to the French Constitution being revised to guarantee the right of women to have an abortion.